Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. And we are going to be continuing our look into Pokemon White Flare, because we have indeed got our Elite Trainer box right here. And I've also got a Black Bolt one coming as well, so we'll have that one coming up later in the week. Hopefully. It's been dispatched, so hopefully it will get to us in time. But we have got ourselves a nice fresh ETB here to take a little look at here. Obviously featuring Reshiram on the front here. We have already opened up a couple of little things for White Flare and Black Bolt, that being the binder collections. So we had some interesting luck from both of those, but of course in here is the 9 packs as well as the promo card as well, which is a Tornadus as well, which is looking pretty cool. We'll have a little up-close look at that in just a second. Very sort of standard layout here for all of the bits and pieces. The dice, again, having that sort of white and pink theme, which is very awesome. And then all the way around here. So we'll have a little look at the book as well, because obviously the book will give us the insight into this set. Let me just get into this. There we go, that'll do. Normally you get a little air bubble, but there wasn't much there. But we managed. We managed. And we shall continue on here. Let's pop that off to the side for a sec. Okay, it's a little bit dinged up here. Don't know whether that was just due to the packaging, but obviously it's not the packs and it's not the EXs or anything in here, but the actual box itself is looking fairly fresh. There's a little bit of a dent down there, so I might display it the other way round, because that's looking a bit more fresher. Of course, we've got the lovely White Flare logo on the top here. We've got our insert, which actually doesn't have any artwork going around this, because pretty much that is the artwork almost. So it's just that sort of checker design on the inside there. So we've got that little extra bit of cardboard. We've of course got our little booklet as well, a little player's guide here. So let's bring this on down so we can have a little look at this. That all fits in. Good, good, good. So I'm guessing this is just for White Flare. There won't be anything in here for Black Bolt. Sort of showing off a couple of the illustration rares. Of course, every single Pokemon in the set has got an illustration rare. There's also a new rarity in here, a hyper rare card. You can get a white Reshiram, there's a black Zekrom, and then there's also this Victini as well in red. We've not come across those yet, so whether we do or not is another thing, but the illustration rares look absolutely amazing. Massive Emboar here. A little bit of a sort of fire thing going on there for Reshiram, of course, with that Emboar. Works very, very well. Archeops as well, a couple of little extra bits going on here. We've got the Jellicent EX as well. I love when they just throw those random EXs in. It always just makes it so much more fun. Keldeo EX, nice one to see come back here. Got a bit of Zoroark and Mandibuzz going on here. Keldeo and the Samurott. And then flipping this over, we've also got a Whimsicott EX. A couple of little extra ones here as well. There's the Hydreigon EX as well. Pretty interesting. And then our actual page here, so we can see what's going on in this set. So yeah, there's that Whimsicott EX, Reshiram EX. Water types, we've got Keldeo EX. No lightning type EXs in this set. Only the Jellicent EX there. Hydreigon EX. And then also the Bouffalant EX. So only a couple of EXs, to be fair, in this set, which is in this set anyway. And then Black Bolt has obviously probably got another 5 or 6. We've got a couple of trainers in here. I honestly thought there was more, but again, we've got them split across the 2 sets, so that's all cool. Just trying to see if we've actually seen all of these. I don't think so, actually. There's a few here that we've not seen. Sharon, Ignition Energy, no. I know we've seen Harlequin and Hilda. So we've got those to look forward to. Love how obviously all of the illustration rares are of course in the order they need to be, which is amazing. There's so many of them in here. We managed to pull one from this set, which I think was the Oshawott, which does look really cool. But yeah, seeing these in person, I think that gives you that Scraggy looks so cool. The Trubbish as well. Love those sort of up close, unique artworks. Very, very cool indeed. The Purloin, that looks amazing. And do we have, yes we do, the little finishing off bit, that Garbodor's cool. Or the Patrat, like that one, the Drudigan, that's a cool artwork. The Lillipup, yeah, loving that. Couple of full arts, obviously. We've only got 4 of the full arts here. Whimsicott, Reshiram, Keldeo, Jellicent, Hydreigon and Bouffalant. Then the trainers, we've also got Harlequin, Hilda, and that's it. Just the 2 trainers in this, even though we do have a Cheran in this one. And then a couple of our extra ones over on this page, which is the special illustration rares. We've got Whimsicott, Reshiram, Keldeo, Jellicent, Hydreigon and Bouffalant. So all of the EXs from this set get one for Hilda as well. And then we've also got Victini in red and the Reshiram in white. Also featured in here as well is the sort of extra promos that you can get. So we've got this one, which is in the White Flare. We've got the White Flare Tech Sticker Collections. I've not seen any of those, so I'll be looking out for those. They both come with either, I think it's Gothitelle and the Evolution of Solosis Reuniclus. That is together, and then everything sort of finishes off there. The Victini as well. Not managed to see that just yet, but I know it is coming out as well, so we'll be on the lookout for that. So, off to the side here, let's open this up, because of course everyone wants to see the packs. Let's slide this bit out. Is there anything hidden in there, is there? Nope. Cool. I can go off to the side. Oh, there's that promo. That is looking mighty fine indeed. Very, very awesome Tornadus there. Probably means we're going to get Thundurus or Landorus in the other one. I think it might be Thundurus. But we get Tornadus in this one. That is a very, very cool illustration rare. Of course, it's got all the backing of the cards as well. Well, the dividers, should I say. The dice as well. Ooh, this is an interesting one. So we've got the white dice here. You might be able to see some of those, the actual wording on them does look a little bit faded. That 90 there, or 06, looks a little bit thin compared to everything else. The quality control is a little bit yikes. There's like little marks and everything on those. But for me anyway, it's always the big dice. I always like the big dice here. And let's see if we can get this to focus on the dice. There we go. I'm trying to think. It reminds me of a certain drink. The colour anyway. Kind of looks a bit like a cloudy lemonade, but like a pink lemonade almost. That's the sort of like colour I'm getting from the actual white. It's not like a full-on white. And I think that's because of all that pink around it. It's sort of giving it a little bit of an extra sort of colour on certain lights. But yeah, pretty cool. I always like the big dice anyway, so that's a win-win for me. Poison and burn counters is an obvious. We've got our lovely new energies as well. These are the new ones for this set. Whether they're going to be in the next set, not too sure just yet, but they are looking pretty awesome. They look a bit OG with the little like checkered pattern again. So maybe it's just for this set, maybe. You never know. You never know. Sleeves as well, of course, featuring the Reshiram from the artwork, which are looking very awesome. Nice white background there, so it's going to be nice and clear. Probably going to need some extra sleeves on top of these sleeves just to keep them in proper condition. And then what we should have is our 9 packs, 9 packs total of White Flare. Fingers crossed we can get some good stuff from this. I'm hoping we can maybe get an EX, maybe a full art, maybe something else. You never know. You never know. Let's pop all of our bits back in here for the time being. And the only other thing to open up here is going to be the promo card of Tornadus. Let's get this one open. So we've got our dividers. I've got all of my cards that I've previously opened ready to go. So let's have a look at the front and back. Okay, so we've got more just a big up close with the pink, and then we've got that sort of zebra pattern going on there on this one. They are looking pretty cool. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Nice and slippy and slidey as well, so that would be easy enough to sort of put your cards in between them and everything. Very nice. Okay, we'll take that. There is the Tornadus out of the little sleeve right there. Guaranteed illustration rare, at least, from this opening today. There we go. Alright, so we'll pop that down there with our dice for some good luck as well. Let's bring this on down a little bit more. And let's get to our 9 packs here. Fingers crossed we are able to pull something. Should be, because it is an ETB. Maybe we can get some really good luck. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Hopefully you've managed to get your ETBs yourself. Maybe you've still got one on pre-order. Maybe it's almost there. You never know sometimes. But we will see. Alright, we are starting things off with a Herdia, Vanillite, Joltik, Gothorita, Mandibuzz. We've got a Drudigan, Tool Scrapper. First one of those from this set. Nice. Reverse here, we've got an Energy Retrieval. And that leads us to another reverse of a Cottony. And Cottony is hiding. Oh, okay, nice. We get the Archeops Hollow and a Fighting Energy to go with it. Nice little matching one there. Archeops with Ancient Wing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may de-evolve one of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest evolution stage card into your opponent's hand. Ooh, okay. Alright. Interesting. Really like that hollow. And it's almost got like a texture to it as well. Feels a little bit more like textured than usual. Yeah, like it. Like it, like it. Okay. One hollow. One hollow down. And it's a new hollow, so can't be mad. Can't be mad. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool one. Not only is the illustration rare, but that card is very awesome. Purloin. Not on the Tornadus, please. We've got Lillipup, Tepig, Basculin. That's an awesome one. Tool Scrapper again. Arkin. Okay. We've got Galvantula. Oh, nice. We've got a Poké Ball Leavanny reverse. Or Poké Ball Hollow of Leavanny right there. Leavanny is hiding a regular reverse of a Lampent, and we have ourselves an EX. Oh, very cool. We get the Jellicent EX here with a Dark type energy. So double hit going on here. Let's have a look at this Jellicent, see what's going on with this. Jellicent EX, a HP of 270. Psychic type, evolves from Frillish. Ability here is Oceanic Curse. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play any item cards or Pokemon tool cards from their hand. That's a pretty nice ability. Psychic and Colourless for Power Press. 80 plus. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energies attached, it also does 80 more damage, so 160 there. Okay, the ability there seems pretty interesting. I could definitely see that sort of pairing maybe with the Gardevoir. Sort of getting that going. There's potential for that. Alright, nice. We'll take the EX, and of course we will sleeve up our Pokeball Leavanny as well. Why not? Let's put our actual pulls down here. We'll put our hollows up there, and we'll put all of our bulk just up here. That'll do. Nice and centralised there. Alright, next up here, number 3. Trying to think, if I was to pull a full art, would I rather the Pokemon or the trainer? Now, because we pulled a Pokemon in the first opening of this set, I'd like to sort of think maybe the trainer, but we'll take what we can get. We got Boldor, Pignite, Duot, Swadloon, Heatmore, Hilda, Sawsbuck. Oh, nice. We get a Pokeball of Shelmet right there. Okay. Shelmet is hiding a reverse of a Deerling, and Deerling has got... Oh, nice. We get a Gothitelle Hollow as well with... Oh, nice. We get a Foil Lightning Energy as well. We'll definitely take that. Alright. What's that ability there? Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your active spot, you may have your opponent shuffle their hand into their deck and draw 3 cards. Okay, so it's an interesting way of sort of disrupting, that's the word I was looking for. Disrupting your opponent's hand. Okay, so we've got 2 grass Pokeballs there, and we've also got that nice foil energy, which of course we're going to sleeve up as well, because I like to try and get a play set of those foil energies usually. Just not a play set, one of each, that's what I mean. I just want to say play set, but not being playing with all the energies. Alright, we've got Purloin on the front of this one into Lillipup. We've got Tepig, Basculin, Cherin. Okay, pretty simple. Draw 3 cards. There we go. There's Leavanny. We've got Scrafty. Into our reverse, we've got a Zorua. Zorua leads to a reverse of a Joltik. And Joltik is hiding... It's going to be a hollow. Oh, we get the Samurott. Ooh, okay. Samurott. What is this then? We've got Torrential Whirlpool. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. And then your opponent chooses the new... Okay. Alright. So it's an interesting way of obviously getting a switch and then disrupting your opponent, bringing something maybe from the bench up, but they get to choose. So it's a potentially awkward one, but could be quite ideal in some situations. But we'll take that. Another holo right there. Let's pop that one there. Alright, we start things on this one with a Zorua, Herdia, Vanillite, Joltik, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, there's the Cherin. Into our reverse, we've got a Mienfoo going into... Oh, we have got an illustration rare, and it is... Oh, very cool. We get this Zwellius. Alright, that is looking very, very cool. Loving these. When you see them in person, I think that's when it really pops. And because there's so many of them as well, it's like a lucky dip as to which one you get. But yeah, we'll take that Zwellius right there. All the different coloured leaves as well. Sort of walking down a little path here. Looks like there's 2 water bits going down there. Love it. It's got that... I was going to say if you cut it in half, it would be the same on both sides. But it's not quite, but it's very close. But I like that. That is very cool. We'll get a sleeve on that in just a second. Can we go for a double hit? We can. And, okay, we'll take 2 Jellicent EXs. Okay. Why not? Why not? Absolutely. Alright, Oceanic Curse again from the Jellicent EX. I don't even think I've got a Frillish. I can't even evolve my Jellicent. And I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of the Jellicent. Yep, that'll do. Alright, we're doing pretty well. We are doing pretty well so far. 2 EXs, yeah, they're the same, okay. 1 illustration rare, 2 Pokeballs, and 1 reverse energy? Holo energy? We'll call it a holo energy. It's not in the reverse slot. Alright, next up we have got ourselves a Scraggy, Roggenrola, Gothita, Shelmet. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that. There's the little Carablast. Carablast is behind him. Druddigon, Mienshao, Galvantula, reverse of Shelmet, reverse of Herdia. Oh, we get the holo of Tornadus here. The same one. Yeah, exactly the same card. So we get the illustration rare pulled out, and then it's, yeah, no foil. No foil energy. That's fine. That's fine. 3 packs left. Come on. I'd still like to see a full art. Still, if it's a Jellicent full art, that would be hilarious. Alright, here we go then. We have got ourselves a Gothorita, Lampent, Deerling, Mienfoo, Leavanny, Scrafty, Druddigon, Mandibuzz, reverse of a Roggenrola. Oh, hello. Have I missed something? I've missed something. Oh, that what? Oh wow, I can't even see that. Wow. That's actually a Poké Ball. That is very subtle. My goodness. Okay, right. Now you can definitely see it. So we get the Poké Ball Mandibuzz. Sorry, Mandibuzz, I skipped over that. Reverse of a Roggenrola, and then it was going to be a holo of a Cofagrigus as well. Alright, okay. We'll take that. That's very subtle. My goodness me. It's not until the light flashed on it that I was like, why is it so shiny? Well, there we go. Okay. Pokeball holos. Doing pretty well. They're going pretty strong. Let's see what else we've got in here. We've got ourselves a cute looking Pansear. Dino, oh that's nice. Woobat, Patrat, Energy Retrieval, Siglith, Lipard. That's not, no it's not. Reverse of a Basculin. Oh, another illustration rare. What have we got here? Oh, this is cool. We're getting, oh my god, can we finish maybe on the full art? The full art of Hydreigon would be amazing. So we get Dino, Zwellius. Look, and the artwork is not the same either. Like, these are completely different ones, but that is some great luck right there, getting both of those together. Can we go for a double here? It's going to be a holo. It's a Zoroark. That's cool, though. There's 2 attacks on that one. No abilities. I like a holo which has got an ability. This is a useful one, anyway. That's usually a bit of fun. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that one. So not only have we got the duplicate of Jellicent, we've also got pretty much almost the evolution line of Dino, Zwellius, and Hydreigon maybe in this one. Let's see, last pack here. Maybe we can finish on a nice EX, a full art, something. Let's see. But we've done pretty well so far. Alright, here we go. We've got a Cottony, Tepig, Gothita, Vanillite, Vanillux, Garbodor, Zebstrika. Oh, we get a Poké Ball. Yeah, Poké Ball of Gothita right here. Alright, another Poké Ball going on. That leads to, it's going to be a reverse of energy retrieval, and we're finishing things off with an EX, and it is going to be Bouffalant EX, alright, with a metal energy. So a double hitter again in this one. Alright, Gothita and a Bouffalant EX. Bouffalant EX, of course, doesn't evolve from anything, it's just a basic. Very interesting they picked this one, but you know what, we'll take it. HP of 220, a normal type. Ability here is Boofa. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks, fair enough. And then Gold Breaker, does 100 plus for 3 basic energies. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this does 100 more damage, so 200 for 3 energies. That's fair enough. I mean, it's okay. It's probably what a lot of people will call as a bulk EX, but could be a nice, interesting situational card there. Going from 100 to 200 because you've upgraded yourself to an EX. Absolutely, okay. Wow, what a great opening that was. Plenty of things to go around in this one. We got pretty much all brand new holos, I think. Nothing really here. Maybe that Cofagrigus, the Tornadus. I'm just really selling it that it's not really gone to plan, but we've got some new holos in there, and I just love that holo. Looks so cool. Plenty of Pokeball holos as well in here. We've got 4 in total. Mandibuzz, Shelmet, Leavanny and Gothita, and I'm pretty sure they are all Pokeballs. I didn't see an M on the top of them. That one holo energy as well, which will pop to the back there. EXs, we've done pretty well here with 3. We've got double Jellicent and a Bouffalant as well, so only looking for the full art Jellicent now, pretty much for my binder, but the Bouffalant, a new one, which is very happy to see that. And of course we did also get almost a full lineup, that would have been pretty awesome, of Dino and Spadius. Just needed the Hydreigon to finish things off on that one, but yeah, I love the comparison of the two. Same Pokemon line, just completely different artworks. Completely different, but yeah, buzzing for that. Great opening, amazing ETB, and of course we've got the Black Bolt one coming up as well, so fingers crossed we can get some good stuff from that. But for now, I will leave it here for this one. We'll actually have another video coming up pretty much tomorrow. I know, isn't that amazing? Tomorrow, which will be the poster collection, so that's got 2 packs of each, and then fingers crossed then later in the week we should then have the ETB and maybe some other stuff from this set as well. But yeah, we will check in and see what's what then. Anyway, I'll leave it here for this one. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video on the channel.